First, I'm going to thank Major League Baseball and MLB Network for airing special, meaningful baseball games over the past 2 weeks that we haven't had baseball. It's been fantastic, bringing us back. Watching some of the players in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s has been refreshing. That will bring a smile to your face just watching some of those meaningful games. I salute those who came before me and the fact that I was able to be in only one meaningful game in my entire 10-year big league career. And that was playing second base the day and night that Cal Ripken tied Gehrig and broke Lou Gehrig's consecutive game streak. And it just aired last night. The Cal Ripken game played September 5th, I believe it was, in 1995. During that time of my career, I was a platoon player, so I only hit against left-handed starters. So I'm coming to the ballpark that day at Camden Yards, not thinking that I'm going to be in the lineup at all. Another 9 on the pine. No big deal, right? Well, I get to the ballpark, and Mike Mussina's pitching. He's a righty, so I'm not expecting to be in the lineup. And I remember looking at the lineup card going, oh, my name's in that lineup. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, everybody in the world will be here. This game is the only game that people are going to be watching when Cal Ripken breaks Lou Gehrig's record, and I'm going to be the starting second baseman. Oh, man, I had huge butterflies. And of course, in the 2 games I played in that 3-game series, comfortable 0-for-8. What new? Cal Ripken coming out after the 5th inning. The game became official. A 22-minute standing ovation. I've never seen or heard anything like it in my entire life. And I remember being at second base watching all this happen, and it was like a slow motion movie. It was like a dream. Being on the field when he made his victory lap around the ballpark was phenomenal. And you know, I know it took a lot of time away from the game, but who cared? People were there for Cal and to celebrate this great thing. Cal's making his victory lap. He gets close to our dugout, and I usually ride the pine for 9, so I would have been able to be in there. He's passing by all my teammates and giving them hugs and getting pictures made with him. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to run across the field and I'm going to get in that line because I want to get a picture with Cal. Well, I didn't. I ended up staying where I was, and as I wandered around, it seemed like 4 hours it took for him to make that lap. I find myself on the pitcher's mound. I was just dreaming and wandering, and in this world where it was a fantasy world, for that 1 second, the world shut down. Now I go back to my position. I ask God, please have him hit the ball to me. I want a souvenir, please. And what do you know? There's 2 outs in the inning. I wanted a souvenir baseball in the worst way. The only way you could get one is if you caught a 3rd out. The bases were loaded. Cal Ripken comes up. The first pitch Sean Bosky throws him is a jam shot in on his hands, and he tried to flare something over the middle. God once again came through, and there it was. It was a flare. It went up, and it looked like a 10-carat diamond. It was in slow motion. As I ran to catch the ball, I'll never forget, I said, I'm going to break my neck if I have to. I caught it running, and I pumped it. I pumped it in the air out of disbelief that I had just caught the 3rd out in the Cal Ripken game. So the crowd, I remember, booed me because they thought I was showing Cal up after that catch. It saved a couple runs in a pennant race for us. But anyway, that was one of my special moments, and actually the moment in my baseball career. And my son earlier goes, Dad, you played 2 games out of the series and went 0-for-8? Is that the only thing you did? And I said, yeah, believe it. I made a catch, and the souvenir is right here for you. You and your brothers and your sister can fight over it someday. But there it was. That ball was signed later by Cal, and it said on the ball, HUD, nice catch. Must have been right at you. Cal Ripken, you are a class act. You had never given me a signed bat that I'd asked for a year ahead of time. And after that game, you signed a bat for me the night that you broke Lou Gehrig's record and you dated it. And that's why this bat stands alone in my collection, in my own little Cal Ripken shrine. I love you. You're a class act, Cal. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you a standing O.